In this video, I'm going to show you everything I've made this year so far. As you can see, it's a lot. The box that I picked out is way too small. Way too small. And, oh my god, it's falling. I'm just going to start because it's a lot to go through. I wanted to do this chronologically, but I've honestly lost track. And I'm just going to start with the most recent thing, which is this cardigan, or it's like a cape let. I am going to try to insert videos of me trying things on, because for some of these I think it might be hard to imagine what it looks like on. These are the sleeves. Yeah, I don't think you can, honestly I don't think you can see it at all. But it's like asymmetric. I think it's too hard to properly see it. So that's the first thing. Next, I made a few bonnets. I'm just gonna try these on right now. This one, I really like the yarn. It's like kind of like felted wool. I think it looks really cute. I'm actually considering making like a video tutorial or pattern for these. But I feel like also there's kind of a lot of those out there already. So let me know if I should make a tutorial. I also made this bonnet. I actually made two of these, one for me and one for a friend. And this has like kind of thicker straps that are tapered towards the end. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I've actually made two shorts about this already. I'm really happy with how it turned out. This was actually the first one that I made. Next, this is actually a Christmas present for my brother. Hopefully he doesn't watch this, but it's a vest. Yeah, I am going to insert video clips or like photos of the things, because I don't think you can see it that well in this video, and like with the lighting and everything. Oh, my hair. This is 100%, actually it's not 100%, it's 50% cotton, it's 50% merino wool. It's the drops cotton merino. Actually, maybe I should have said the yarn types for the other ones as well. This is like a raw wool mix, polyester mix. The other one, as I said, was felted wool, like felt wool. I don't know what you call it actually. It's also like virgin wool. I'm not sure. This one is the cardigan, the first thing I showed. It's drops cotton merino, the same as this one, with drops alpaca silk. And it gives this like really nice kind of fuzzy texture, but also it's quite thick as well. And I really like that combination of yarn. So yeah, but this one is only the drops cotton merino. I think it feels really nice. It's quite lightweight. I used size 8mm. It's not size 8mm needles, knitting needles. And I made it really wide because I wanted to fit like oversized on my brother. I don't have his measurements, so I really hope it like fits the way I intended it to. And it's quite long. Actually, it's not that long. But yeah, really excited to give it to him. I hope he likes it. And I also still need to like sew in the ends. Actually, a lot of these things. Yeah, this next one I was so happy about. It also has a few loose ends still. Um, this one, I'm not sure what exactly the yarn is. I had a lot of it still just in my stash pile. It's like an old yarn. It definitely has some percentage of wool in it, maybe even 100%, but it feels really nice. I really like it, and it's just a sweater with some distressing. And this is actually my first sweater that I knit like top down, where you start from the back. It's the first time I tried this technique, and I was really happy with the way it turned out. I am still really happy with the way it turned out. And yeah, I just really like the fit of it. Really happy. Next, these really are now in not any particular order. This was the second sweater that I made in that type of where you start like from the shoulder seam going down on the back. I've worn this actually a couple times, even though it still has some loose ends. But I kind of feel like with this sweater, it actually works because it has more like a patchwork style to it. And here I used a lot of different types of yarn. Some of it is the same as the previous sweater. Some of it is also drops, like the drops alpaca silk. Some of it is sometimes like felt, like raw wool. Some of it is the cotton merino. Some of it is just like cotton, black cotton yarn, like 100% cotton. And then this beige yarn is a tweed yarn. I think it's 100% wool. I'm not quite sure. But this design is inspired by a Margiela sweater. It's like a handmade Margiela from, I forgot from which season, but yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. It is like the neck is a little bit wide. I'm considering like sewing it closed just a little bit more. It always falls off one shoulder. But I'm really happy with how it turned out. Next is this knitted top. I don't think just showing it like this you can really see how it looks, but it's kind of like asymmetrical, and then you can tie it around the neck, or you can attach it to this side. And then the bottom is like asymmetrical as well, and it has a few different types of black yarn. They're all cotton, but it has some like lace weight yarn, some um, it's like the 8-4 yarn. I don't know how to say it. And then it has some drop stitches as well. I tried something different with this top, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. And I think it also has like some loose ends still, but yeah, I think it has a lot of potential for layering. Next, oh, next is actually this sweater that like a raglan short sleeve. It's I made this following Emma made in a moment video tutorial. It's actually the first like knit raglan that I made. And it's for my mom. I gave it to my mom. She wears a lot of bright colors. Maybe you can tell all the stuff that I made for myself is like black or white or in that color scheme. But this is for my mother. And she's worn it a couple of times as well, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I used a lot of like scrap yarn that I still had in my stash. Yeah, but it's mostly, yeah, it's not, only contains like natural fibers, so some merino wool, some cotton, some, yeah, I think it's mostly merino wool and cotton, but it feels quite nice. Next, is this, I made this actually a while ago. All of the stuff before have been like recent makes, but this I made at the beginning of the year. And this one is actually, I think, the only one that I wet blocked. The other ones I either didn't block at all or I just steamed. This one I wet blocked, and I'm not super happy about how it turned like out after blocking it. Yeah, but the red yarn is cotton yarn, and the pink one is like a raw wool. I haven't worn this one out actually, but I do quite like how it looks. Yeah, I wanted to maybe wear some more color, but as you can see also it still has all of the ends. Maybe that's why I haven't worn it, but I probably should. Next I have like a few smaller items. I'll just go through them quite quickly. I will try to go through them quickly. So these two scrunchies I made recently. They're really big and they're knitted. These two scrunchies I made at the beginning of the year. They're crochet, and this one has like a double. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, it's like double on the side. Quite colorful. I haven't worn these, but I have used the knitted ones. Next, I made these leg warmers. They're crochet. Actually, I have a pattern for these up on my Etsy if you want to check it out. Yeah, I really like the rib stitch that I tried out for these ones. It's a little bit different than what I've seen before. It does take quite a long while to make though, especially using like a thin yarn the way I did. It's 100% cotton. Next, I made this hat. It looks super small, but it's very stretchy. And I guess it's not a hat, it's like a cap. Oh my god, actually, maybe it is too small. I thought that it fit well, but trying it on now, I feel like it's too small. But I do have a lot of hair as well, so maybe it would fit someone else. Then I have another crochet hat. This one is actually a hat. It's like it does still have the ends as well. I'm trying to hide them on the inside. But yeah, it says adore you on the hat. the design, I might make a pattern for this one as well. Yeah, should I try this one as well? On as well, it does have like a lot of ends. I do think, I don't know, personally, I don't know why I make so many hats because I don't really like the way hats look on me. But they're very fun to make and I like experimenting. No, it looks really dumb. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like the way hats look on myself. But I do like the hat. Next, this one I made while I was in Japan. It's a skirt slash just like a layering piece. And I mean, it's hard to see in this lighting, especially, but it does say adore you. Nah, I can't see it at all, but it does say adore you as well. And then I made this really, really long I cord. Kind of tedious to make, but I do like how it looks. Yeah. Next is this crochet top. Um, just looking at it like this, it doesn't really look like much, but I promise it looks cool. It's also asymmetrical, and it has, well, I just attached this like needle or clip. I don't know what it's called. It's like a kill needle, I think, for a closure. And I actually have worn this one out. Yeah, I really like this as well for like layering. I think it's cute. Next, this one really has a lot of ends still. Yeah, even worse than the other projects, but it's this, and I do feel like I need to like at least steam it, maybe even block it, like wet block it, because it is very, very stretchy. But it's this knitted kind of t-shirt, like sleeveless situation. And on one side it has some ties like this. And it can be worn like either this way or the other way around as well. And for this I used, I think they're 15mm needles. Um, oh, and I forgot to say the yarn for the other ones, but this one is the cotton, drops cotton merino as well. Next, this also still has like some yarn still attached. It's another crochet top. This is lace weight yarn, 100% cotton. And you can either wear it like off shoulder like this, or with the straps like to the top. And it's a kind of mesh look. It's very stretchy, that's why it looks kind of small, but I do like how it looks on. Then I have a few like miscellaneous items. Um, I could not find the other one, but this is like a little crochet mesh glove, a fingerless glove. Now on to everything I've made since filming that. I made actually a couple more bonnets. This one is a bit different than the other ones. It has a longer ribbing and a scarf part. I really like how it turned out. Next, I'm doing a pop-up, so I made a lot of stuff for that. These key charms or bag charms, more bag charms, and I also made a lot of hair clips. These aren't even all of them. also made a collab with my friend Xenia, and we made a knitting pattern for the kitty scarf. I also knitted another sweater. This one took a while, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. So that was everything. I definitely feel like I forgot something, but I don't know what. So yeah, maybe this was actually everything. I thought it would be more, honestly. I feel like I went through everything quite quickly. But if you have any questions regarding the pieces, if you want a tutorial on anything, whatever it is, let me know. I'd also love to know what your favorite piece was, so comment that. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of my knitted pieces. Um, that's everything, I think. Bye!